Hello. Sorry. Really? Really? Fine. Right. Hi, everybody. Hello. Sorry, I don't sound as energetic. I was going to mention that my anxiety is kind of high, but I will do my best. I'll do my best to be a little bit cheerful today. But hello, everybody. Hello, Toto. Hello, Nubaso. Hello, Emblem. Hello, Vinx. Hello. Hope you're doing alright. This is Slay the Princess. I'm very sorry, Binks. I hope Nubasa redeemed Cutesy Speak for 10 minutes. So, yeah. So this is Slay the Princess. I've been meaning to play this game for a good while. This is a horror game and it is not intended for all audiences. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. That's always really nice that they have that. So, yes. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. I didn't exactly ask for this. It is a redeem though, so who am I to deny you points? Let's see. Can everybody hear okay? I just want to make sure. We'll keep going into controls, that's my bad. I like the music. I don't want the sound too loud because I have seen this game before. There is going to be an update for it. I don't remember when. But, yes. Also, I did check, you sound so lovely today. Thank you. I appreciate that. But anyways, I was checking my bandwidth after the Lethal Company stream, and it was just awful. But then I checked it again the other day, and turns out it probably was just the weather. So, yeah. But anyways, I've seen Francois play this, so it's not entirely how should I put this? It's not something I'm going in blind. Oh, this is the best love story. In my opinion, I have a thing for crazy women. What I do, Automod? No, Automod is... I allowed that, so I hope everything is alright. But you're all good, Binks. Automod's just, you and Automod are quite intimate with each other, if I may say so. But anyways, let's go ahead and start a new game, shall we? Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. How romantic.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I really like this effect that it has. Like once you kind of hover your cursor around, kind of see every little thing, I would say. And the layering effect is quite lovely.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world, but then again, why should I follow blindly? If you catch my meaning. I'll just lower it just a tad. There we go. So many options. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end of the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get a reward? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer the monarch. Vive la revolution. So many options, so many choices to make.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But we don't know what these people are like, I would say, dear narrator. But how can a princess be locked away in the vision and the world? You don't tell me why she's dangerous. I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that than everything else? But we have more options. Oh, okay. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. I'm more inquiries, I would say.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
So, I'm not quite understanding, dear narrator. What evidence do you have to back this up? You said she's not dangerous. She's just a princess. Then what are you speaking on about? Okay, what happens if she gets out? I want specifics. Ooh. Let's see. I'm curious. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
We're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
You didn't exactly answer my question, dear narrator, and I think it's high time that you should tell me. Interesting. Interesting how this narrator won't tell me anything. Interesting. How long have I had this voice? I have 2 more minutes. Okay. I hope everybody is doing alright, I would say. But anyways, let's continue. I want specifics. We can stop it here. No, we're going the full 10 minutes. No, you redeemed it for 10 minutes. Therefore, you shall get the full 10 minutes.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
I see. Interesting. So you're withholding information. Hello, underscore. I hope you're doing alright. Don't worry, we have at least a minute or two left on this voice. Yes, about a minute. But we're playing Slay the Princess. I've seen the Bard play this before, so this isn't entirely new to me. I'm good. I'm back on campus. Oh, right. You had a flight and it was from Dallas, I believe. I hope the flight went well, and I hope, you were able to make it back in time to your campus. I hope school didn't start during that time you were flying. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. And that is 2 minutes. I really should make a different thing for that. But anyways. What is it with y'all with these redeems today? Fine. Hang on. Let me find it. I had the points. Do you know what the redeem is? What are you talking about? I don't know, just this funky little redeem from about maybe 10-12 minutes ago of a certain new boss of redeeming cutesy speak for 10 minutes. Nope, and I'm gonna find out. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Hang on. I need to do this. Okaeri nasai, anata. Gohan o taberu? O furo ni suru? Soretomo watashi? That is what that redeem is. Okay. Alright. Let's move on. Yep. That is that redeem. Let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Makes sense, yep. Let's do this. Look, I'll go into the cabin. I'll make that decision. Such a cute voice, I'm dying. Wongton, thank you for the 100 bits. I hope you're doing alright as well. Such a cute voice, I'm dying. Oh god. Oh boy, okay. Yeah. Speak for yourself. I don't like that. I don't like when people talk to me in that tone. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I hate it when people talk to me like that. I absolutely hate that. It's like I want to do something and then someone's like, "Okay, do what you want." Like without kind of questioning it. It's like I don't like that. Especially like something like this where it's like I don't know the intentions behind what this narrator is saying. Anyways, I can go on a tangent about that, but anyways, let's continue. I like this a lot. Also, let me... Oh! Oops. Forgot to put the music back on. The game audio back on. But basically, But yeah, he was basically like, so sure, go talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. I think that's the intentional. I don't like that a lot. Because makes me feel bad.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'll make that decision. Let's go in.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Narrator gaslight. A little bit, maybe.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I want to see what happens when we go in without it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You seem to know a lot. He's stealing our job. We are the one who should do gaslighting.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hi.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I'm not sure if I've ever observed that, like that kind of thing, where like I recognize somebody's voice and suddenly it's kind of just that, you know? Let's see.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
There are multiple ways of manipulation. That could be one of them, but this is also another one. But there are people you would remember more by voice than face. Yeah.
Don't
Hi.
be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Yeah. She sounds terrified.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hi.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why are there two? How come one of them's... Is one of them broken? Interesting.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
That's always the question, right? So long since she doesn't have visitors and she's not in chains. Kinda interesting. She's strong. Yeah, if that's the case, I'll require popcorn for this. Okay. Whatever you want.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a little bit.
Okay.
They're writing on. Okay. Hi. I love her eyes. What is your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you locked him down here for a reason. If I'm the first one you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you as opposed to the end of the world. What are you going to do if I let you out here? Let's see. Let's have a little chit chat with her. Only natural. What's your name?
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Is that actually your name, though?
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay. I don't know if it's, if people have been, away from society. I wonder if that's possible, to be so away from society to the fact that you forget your own name. I wonder.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
No. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I spent 30 minutes defending my queen's pie and cheesecake from your family. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? No, I
The
lost.
princess hesitates before responding.
Hmm.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
I lost. I'm so sorry, Binks.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
But they do, don't they? I'm not looking for the right answer. I'm looking for your response. The people all agreed pie and cheesecake suck. I was out number 1 to 3. They also hate raisins. I mean, raisins are alright for me. But in the end, I don't wish to yuck anybody's yum. You know? Only raisin cookies are so damn good. I can imagine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a matter of perspective. Right? So. Anyways.
It's not like you'd believe me.
I'm just looking for your answer. What raisins till the day I die. Again, I don't wish to yuck anybody's yum. I just need me a wife who can bake and share my taste buds. I see. I'm not sure if this would be the right response. If I'm the first person, what have you been eating? Let's see. I want to explore some options. Oh, I see. Yeah, I was lagging a little bit. I'm the first person you've seen in a while. What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I'm only curious. How are you not, like, skin and, like, bones? I'll wash my dish. I shall return shortly. No worries.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
See you in a bit, yeah.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
That's what I'm curious about. Hi, newbie. Hello. Very nice to see you. Lagging just a tad, but I think it should be fine. My frame rates haven't dropped all that much, so I think we're okay. Do we give her the benefit of the doubt, or...
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Even you don't know? That's interesting. Wouldn't they have told you? Anyways.
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I'm all for believing both sides of the story. Those are just my thoughts. I'm gonna explore it. I was sent here to slay you. I don't know if that's gonna be a good option.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
At least for a little bit.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
I know.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Getting violent with me is not the best way, I would say.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
If you know... Thoughts. Looking at me like that is giving me the... Oh god, okay. Alright, fine. Let's get you out of here.
You can't be serious.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
I kind of demand answers, though.
You're making a huge mistake. No, I think you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Maybe.
Doubtful.
I think we
Whoever
only
locked
saw
the princess away
blade.
down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around here somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
Thank you.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
So who's locking us in, though?
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
That's odd.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
I feel like there's something you know, narrator.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Great sadness achieved. Are you talking about this game or are you talking about something else? But hello, Bron. Nice to see you. Okay. Anyways. This game in particular. Well, yeah, I was there. I was there, Bron. I was there. But anyways. I just have a lot of thoughts.
Easier for whom?
Wait, what was it? You make, would it's so much easier if you just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Wow. Being told what to do. Interesting. I love being told what to do. And immediately trying to make a free choice. And then having people judge me on said choice. I love that.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
We don't even know what's going on. We don't know what her deal is. No one's telling me anything.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
We could.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Got it.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
I'm still wondering about the other set of chains. What was that attached to?
It's the blade from upstairs.
Wait.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No.
Or we could use it to free her.
We could help her.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Then tell me what happens if I let her free to roam about the world. I'm gonna drink water, like a little bit. Oh shit, I forgot to refill my water. It's fine. Alright. I think we save her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Hun, you got a little bit of something on your on the corner of your mouth there. Oh look, my little cursor has a knife, and it's bloody. Lipstick. I need to teach her how to apply lipstick. They'll be fine.
You cut into her flesh.
Me after eating Takis. I've never actually had Takis before. Oh god. Model. I got an apple. Heck yeah. What happened? Alright, there we go. My model paused, stopped for like a moment. So that was odd. But anyways.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She kind of looks like a rabid dog, but anyways. Damn, this became fear and hunger very quickly. Not that I would know anything about it. Your model? Oh god.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
I love the kind of this like the sketchiness of this entire like thing. Like you can see like the weight of some of the lines. The sketchiness of everything. Oh, she doesn't give a flying fuck about it. She's just trying to get out.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Oh.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
She's kind of adorable, I will say.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Ah, the princess is just as beautiful as the day I lost you. Oh boy. Model, what the heck? Don't do this to me. Gosh darn it. Ay. There we go. Looks like we're doing fine though. I mean, model off work today. Yeah, a little bit. But also, like, I was gonna say, like, how is she still smiling after everything? It's like she's bothered by what just happened. You can put that into a mental health perspective. Like, you know, someone still being bright and bubbly, even after, like, a lot of trauma happens. But then again, anyways.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Her. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
What?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
If I'm locked up for a while, I'll take my foot, leg, arm, hand. I don't care. I'm free. I'm happy. That's fair. What the?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
You motherfucker.
What are you doing?
It's not me, I promise. Narrate intervening, yes. Oh, shit.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm doing my best.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Seems like this princess knows how to fight, I guess.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I have a lot of doubts.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
No.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Listen. I think it's only fair that we know both sides of the story.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Please.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
so sorry.
You're okay.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
And who is everyone? You haven't explained that.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
I like the effects of this, I will say. Fuck everyone, I'm all about her. Hold on now. Hold on. I think she needs to explain herself too.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Binks is fine, I would say.
I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
It's okay.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
It'll be okay.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I haven't seen this. Brother, you should see Braun's stream of this. That was far worse. He does have highlights of this, though. So. Chapter 2. The Damsel. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
How interesting. Interesting.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
For those of you wondering, yes, this is the same exact dialogue. Resurrection. Yeah. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? I died. What am I doing here? What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Gonna look to avoid spoilers. I hope you have a good dream. You have a good one, Mecha. Please take care. I think they're updating this game, at least from my recollection. Let's see. Let's see. I believe they are. Yes. Oh, I see. So there's going to be new chapters, expansions to several chapters of that are already in the game, and then more sometime this year. So that'll be fun. Also, I just realized I don't have water. But you know what? Hang on. I will be right back. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and grab water as well. I'll be right back. Nobody go anywhere. Ba 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 ba. No, it's not. I don't have vodka nearby. But hey, I'm back. Don't worry, I'm back. Let me just switch on back. I wouldn't even think about drinking alcohol. I got some wine coolers. Wine coolers are not bad. Actually, I can't properly say that I've had a wine cooler. I've only had, like, legit wine. I'm not a huge fan of it, though. So it is what it is. Anyways. Alright. I have to make sure something. But yeah. We're not dead. Or apparently the narrator doesn't think that we died. I don't drink. That's because you're... Yeah.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Why is it capital H? It's like how you describe God in Catholic and Christianity.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
God damn it. I more should said I don't plan to drink. That's fair. You don't have to drink to have a... You don't have to drink to have a good time. If you're having a good time without drinks, it's fine.
Our beloved?
This is a voice I haven't heard.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
This sounds like Binks. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like Binks.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
The Smitten, I didn't know I was in the game. You are in the game, apparently.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
This exactly sounds like Biggs. This sounds like Biggs for real, for real. He's so real fun. Yes, that I would. Yes, chef. Oh god. Oh boy.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Obito and mindset. Destroy the world for her. Yeah, that's definitely sounds like Binks. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? That is a good point.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Please.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Leave 100%.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Alright.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
He sounds so cheesy, God.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
We don't even know anything about the world. Some context would be nice, but then again, I'm not allowed to have that in this game apparently, so this is what I'll have to deal with for now.
I beg to differ.
Take it back, narrator. I have a feeling he won't.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
That's how you pronounce that, huh?
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
Hey.
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Every action has a consequence. Good or bad. That's it. I want a money match against the narrator. Narrator emotionally abusing the MC. Yeah? accepted my consequence to my actions. I don't like to be guilt tripped into that, though. Or something along those lines.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That's a very good question.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Also another good question.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
We don't know that, though. Band for a band right now, and Herder, I know you broke, oh god.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
I wouldn't say she's a perfect angel. It looked like she was about to throw hands with us, or even kill us, if we didn't release her. Well, it's not our world now. No, it isn't.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Why is she bad, though? And, again, we don't know about the society or the world that we're trying to save. Trying to slay her. How am I supposed to word this? What if the society what if the world is cruel? Never mind. I gave up on that. The only people we met are her and the voices in your head. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Let's see. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How was she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Are we allowed to ask? Hi, Tempest. What's good? The only reason she was even able to. So, I wonder if I wonder if I can ask both of these questions, but I'll ask one for now.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Okay, but why did the people lock her up? Is what I'm wondering. Big chilling, been lurking, just wanted to say hi before returning. Like, okay, you have a good lurk, Tempest. Very nice having you lurk and every now and then. We don't. It's fine. Oh, I wonder how, though. We're talking in circles. We are talking in circles. Hope you are well and having a good stream. Yeah. They could have. Okay. They could have slayed her on the spot. If they locked her up. So why couldn't they slay her, and why are we tasked to do such a thing? 2 more followers? Yeah.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
I'm honestly not, because I don't exactly trust you, to be honest. because we're just talking in circles at this point. And is it the absolute truth? Because people's truths are different from person to person.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
All right, bud.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
You know what? I'm saying bad things about your mother. I bet her cookies aren't very good. Okay, thanks. Can I ask more?
I've told
What
you
aren't you
everything
telling
you
me?
need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
You say it's simple, but is it actually? Is it actually simple to just slay the princess and do all of this? Is it actually simple? Nothing is really simple. Nothing is actually simple. Oh, are you slaying? Hey, Durbling, what's good? Hope you're doing alright. But yeah, this is what we're doing.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
It's simple if you're an NPC. Yeah, love this game. This is the first time playing it, but I haven't have seen gameplay of this game. So, but yeah, if people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Because you're special. Because only you can do it. God, that sounds... My brother has a sharp tongue. It's like, please. Don't try to boost my ego. I'm special. Oh, God.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
No, that's not something to...
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
I don't like that. I do not like that at all. If I'm being forced into a very difficult situation in which you say that is simple, and then try to, like, boost my ego by saying that, I have more reason to kind of just... No. There was a girl. How you feeling? Oop.
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice.
Exactly this.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Are you speaking to me, or are you speaking to the other voice in my head? That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Fine. Taking our meds would help.
A warning before you go any further.
Sure.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I wouldn't say that.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
No. Two little space with three voices in our head, yeah.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Sure. Let's go. Also, looking at the cursor reminds me that I have to cut my nails.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
What about that mirror right there?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Alternate timeline, yeah.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I'm gonna wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
It's not ridiculous to do that, actually. It just means you're admiring something.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place,
The music's
and now
quite
we'll never
lovely.
know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Feather? This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Why is our hand like that? Because that's our hand. Have you not seen the hand we were trying to stab the princess with, or at least we're helping her out with? Both those instances. Or so it'd be chill if we put lotion on our hands. Yeah.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Because we like that.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Oh, but we were, though, so...
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Do we have to take the blade? Let's see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Fire.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Ooh, pretty, yeah.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hi.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Stop it.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
True.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Hold on.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Alright.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
Stop it.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Come back? That's what I'm saying. Oh my fucking god. What?
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
She killed us, yeah. Likely typing a comment about her calling us dashing. Oh my god.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Hold on now.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
What do you mean?
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yeah.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
You're not giving me much of answers. Guess what Smitten is the voice of our previous try. Maybe. Yume! Hello! Welcome in! For those of you who do not know me, my name is Karina Barbecue. I'm a casual observer. Don't mind me, I'm just casually eating barbecue skewers on my rooftop. And you don't find the observer finds you. Welcome in. Oh, who did the, Whoever did the big shout out, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, you were doing Walking Dead season 1. Your model's amazing, thank you. This is actually this is a free to use model, but I just customized it a little bit. This is the Mo model. You can find it in my credit section. But yeah, Yume, how was The Walking Dead? Hope it went all right. Yeah, boy, thick Yume and Krusty J, welcome in. It was sad. I am so sorry. I'm also quite sorry for this because this is quite a sad game too. But yeah, welcome in. Yeah, we are playing Slay the Princess. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Welcome. We finished season 1, so if you know, you know. Oh, I see. Got it. I hope you're doing relatively alright. So, yeah. I personally don't know, but I've heard things. I might have been spoiled a little bit. Oh no, the Telltale The Walking Dead game. I am. Oh yeah. That's probably what I think that's what it is, isn't it, Yume? But yeah, Yume is a dear friend of mine. In case you didn't know. But yeah, Yume, I hope you had a good stream. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Just please, if you need to eat, sleep, any of that good stuff, it's totally okay to head on out. But yeah, we are playing Slay the Princess. Not much more to that than that, but yeah, hope y'all have a good time. And I'm totally fine with lurkers. Big feels, right? I must be on my best behavior now. I mean, you're fine. Yes, we behave for now, sure. I'll be lurking while I get dinner. What are you having for dinner, Yume, if I may ask? Anyways, but before we started talking, the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
I wouldn't say that.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
God. Okay.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Is it? I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended it when that made you happy? No. That would not have made me happy. Chicken, some mashed potatoes, and rice. Rice is a staple side in my home. Same here. I mean, I'm half Asian, so I kind of have to. That kind of has to be my thing. Okay, it's concerning now. The same thought each time. Yeah. No, I don't want the world. I have no feelings one way or another about the world ending. We love rice on this rooftop. We do. Is this really how I act? Damn. Sometimes. I hope they put you on the credits, brother. Oh God. I don't know what to say here. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. See, that's the thing. This is something that I was very guilty of. I'm working out of, is doing things for other people without their without knowing what they kind of want, whichever one pisses off the narrator most. But like, I don't want somebody to kind of like, let's say hypothetical situation. Maybe I get into an argument with somebody, or there's a disagreement that I had, and said person is, a lot more anxious than I and overthinks a lot. And they decide to come up with the solution that disappearing, kind of being away from me is the best option. So she said that she would do it if it made us happy. But that's peaking on there. Like, no, okay, but no. Here's the thing. It's like I was like, that's not what I wanted, and it creates a lot of complications, and it's something that I'm quite guilty of. It's like, maybe it would be better if I, kind of disappeared from this person's life because I wanted to make them happy. Like, for me, that's upsetting, I guess. That's like, to kind of learn that's like, no, I don't want that, and it's going to create a lot of problems, I guess. So
The princess's eyes quiver as she waits for your response.
I didn't end the world? I didn't end the world.
You didn't sound very confident there, hun.
She's clearly just saying what she thinks you want to hear.
No.
Or she's innocent. How could a beauty like her be capable of ending the world? It's not rational.
Let's think for a moment, though. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Is this really how I'm like?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
I just don't know about that.
You're right, it's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I won't be making that decision, narrator. Thanks. I don't feel right rescuing her. Maybe I should have taken the knife.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
You could have just left. Now that I think about it. But we're back here again.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Do we have to save the princess? It doesn't feel right to do such a thing. But again, what do I know? I'm almost tempted. I'm almost tempted to go back. But then again... So many choices. Choices. All of them difficult, and I'm not sure, right? So, do we have to? We trust you to cook. I just want to see what happens if we bring the knife.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Ugh.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
Hopefully not.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Doesn't make me feel good, though. Little knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, but it's still a stone basement. A soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow... I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. Yes, for everyone's
We already
sake,
heard this.
You're not in love. You walk down the stairs and... My love! You know she can't. She may not be able to... Oh, your spirit's plenty...
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe... That's right, villain. Well, only because he made us... And you've died before. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end. Are you listening to him? He's lost...
I'm tempted to ask the questions. What happens after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh, before we started talking, did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
Nice
she
try,
wants
underscore.
to make us happy. My heart melts. You listening to... The princess's eyes quiver as she waits for your response.
I didn't end the world? I didn't end the world.
Excuse me.
She's clearly just saying what she thinks, or she's innocent.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you...
Let's see.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand. Why are you two arguing over the logistics if you didn't care last time? No, you're right. It's extreme.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign...
It doesn't feel right to rescue her. Because I don't know. So.
Blade in hand, you run the princess
I'm sorry.
down. Wait, no! You barbarian, what do you think you're doing? But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you.
I'm sorry, Banks.
Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about any relationship is you are allowed to be an independent person. Just because you think that it make your partner happy doesn't mean that it always will. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult. I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
Let's move on.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
Don't dismiss me like that.
Get over it. You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all.
Oh boy.
You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Getting over it mentioned, yeah. Alright, chill out. Chill out.
Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and...
Yep.
Rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
But that's not how a relationship's supposed to work. No matter how much you want to do right by your partner, that's not how this works. Unfortunately. So my king, stick it to the man. If I go down, I'll take it down with y'all.
Really? You're not going to say anything.
No.
All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all?
Just let him talk. Let him do his thing.
I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe? You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor.
Romeo and Juliet. Yeah.
You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
That's right. You're all sorry.
Let's chill out now.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3. The Grey. Oh, it continues. Power of love.
You're on a path in the woods. You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
Bud, let's chill out, shall we? Let's think about this.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
Let's chill out, shall we?
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
Oh, and I'm still here too.
Oh, hero, you're the only thing I'm latching onto at this point.
If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
Ugh.
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
Your open discussions.
Okay.
I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
Be your own person, please. Everything doesn't have to revolve around your partner. It's fine. Truly.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again?
Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
Chill out.
Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying.
Neither am I.
Why not? You've already done it twice.
I don't really care.
It was unpleasant.
It was unpleasant.
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
Alright. I'm not dealing with that.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Great.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try.
Kind of hard to see someone making the mistakes that I did on a relationship.
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it.
Can we move on? Stop this. This is getting stupid.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I am too.
Jesus Christ.
Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? I'm the one in charge here. If we slay her again, you are not going to make us kill ourselves. Is that clear? What happens next? It seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Wait. But if her influence is spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us. ready to make amends.
Stop. I need you to chill out for like 10 minutes.
Yes, I already told you that she's alive. Don't mind him. I don't think he's doing too well.
I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive.
Stop.
Influence doesn't require life.
Don't do that.
But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive? Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed.
I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
I'm the one in charge here, and we slay her again, you are not going to make us kill ourselves. Is that clear?
Oh, it's clear, you murderer. Though I should remind you that you're not as in charge as you seem to think you are.
Alright, don't be like that. Time out the voices for 10 minutes. Oh god.
I'm sure his outburst last time was just a fluke. I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, if he kills us again, he kills us again. It doesn't matter. He'll tire out eventually. The flame of passion always burns out in the end.
That would be an interesting redeem.
Spoken like a true cynic.
You're kinda on the opposite spectrum, bud.
Enough
Or
bickering.
rather,
Just stay focused and get to the cabin.
two extremes. Well, whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
I leave my time out with pride, oh god.
Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived.
Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it.
Sure.
I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful.
Yeah.
Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control?
True.
You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off.
If it's not gonna matter in 5 years, it's not gonna matter in 5 minutes.
It is.
Not
It's
worrying
easy.
about for 5
Whatever
minutes.
happens, happens.
Such is life.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Trying to figure out which of the voices are me. We'll see.
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up
Hi.
a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless.
I'm leaning towards cold.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
Probably.
Our beloved. So she does live.
Stop.
She doesn't look very alive to me.
No.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
But there's the mirror.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door, it's just that damn mirror again.
Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too.
Relax.
Mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
Probably.
Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done.
God.
Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
He's really waffling. Yeah. I'm... ugh.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
For if you're wondering, actually legitimate wondering, no, I don't react that way. I'm just like, okay. I just let you have whatever. I let you have your yeah. Just approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room,
Just for me.
stopping
What
just
do
in
you
front
mean?
of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Yes.
Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
Maybe.
It's time for all of you to see what we've become.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little
God
to your
damn
right
it.
and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
You're not that bad, underscore.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us.
Blah, blah, blah. Old English sip levels.
No way
Fair.
left to go but down.
Yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again.
My love!
Stop.
She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I think we have a lot to talk about.
You receive no response.
Funny enough, Zato theme just came on. How fitting.
Do you
Ooh.
think she's upset with us? Don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
We'll be fine.
Of course she's livid, and with good reason.
You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
That's true. That is absolutely true. Let's go.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
She's a ghost, bud. Don't deny yourself that.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs,
clutching a brightly burning torch.
Well, this is
So
how we die.
that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon.
Hold on.
Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Yeah, I was strong with this one. It's strong with both the smitten and the narrator, I feel.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
Yeah.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
Why is she holding the torch, though? That's what I'm wondering.
You came back. I missed you.
Hello.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
Chill out.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yep.
Yes, seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a little cheesy. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
It is.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Well,
She's trying to kill us.
yep.
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
No. Why did you close the door?
Because I wanted to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
Okay, that's just another level of clingy.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us.
Everything is not fine. She's clearly burning everything to the ground.
Yeah, in a bad way.
She just has a unique way of expressing things.
This is the equivalent of, like, my favorite. There's a huge red banner, but my favorite color is red. I'm saying that I'm burning. Stop that.
The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm.
This is how it's supposed to be.
We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Alright, you stop that.
Bad! I bet it'll feel really, really bad.
Red is my favorite color, and the flags look pretty. God.
Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
No. No. I don't think you should bargain.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You ignore the princess, throwing yourself headlong against the door, bashing at it with your clenched fists in a vain attempt at freedom. It's no use. You're stuck here. Your skin starts to bubble. As layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns, you feel a hand on yours. You turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide with manic affection. She clutches you close to her chest, watching with
Maybe I
loving
should have communicated
eyes as
with
the
her about
flames
it.
eat you away, bit by bit. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins. But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. But somehow, the nothing is so much worse. You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
I'm wondering if I should have just talked to her.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me.
Hand holding God, stop.
The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin.
It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all.
I
We
wouldn't say
can
so.
die happy.
Oh. Having nightmares this night.
But despite your best efforts, you do not die, and she is gone. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
We have to try.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
We have to try.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
It'll be fine. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
It'll be fine. We'll be okay. We'll be absolutely okay. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Ooh, interesting. You are at the cabin. It's her. You did agree and you timed out the voices. Thanks.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Hi. Oh, there's so many questions. What are you, the gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Do you know the narrator? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
question. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is passion betrayed, but even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I see. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Good question. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
For you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I mean, I guess not. So, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
I see.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Sure.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
I see. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? Not sure if I should share that information. What if I don't let you do this to me? Can't lie, this voice going through my speaker is 10 out of 10. It is very good.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
I see. Okay. Make me forget. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Of course.
You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Bring the burned gray to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I see. We started the game, yeah. have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I wouldn't be so quick to make that assumption. Don't make assumptions, please.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't. While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
They mentioned that this game is a love story. Just think about that for a moment. I know I am.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
What if it's the hero and the narrator love story? I don't know. For some reason, it's just... Automod seems to not like you, Banks. But I'll allow it. So I realized something. But anyways.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
The betrayal.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
So where's the chicken?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Everyone contributes at some point. You know what?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
That's fair.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think he tells me more. He much better than you are.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Hey, let me catch up with chat. Can't silence me. I am soul. I'm burning. Binks know we're going. Red is my favorite color. The flags look pretty. I know no wanna. Come on, there's more fish on the sea than the sea is more red than blood. Why catch another fish when I got one? This isn't a fish, it's a shark. Corpse fry. No. Hand holding. I'm having nightmares. Love horror and women. I'm winning. At me. You did greedy. Timed out the voices. The voice returned. Can't lie, this voice is going through my speakers. 10 out of 10. Got a mini jump scare there. Not gonna lie. Yep. I restarted the game. Yep. I do. Surely. What if it's the hero? Yeah, I read that. Bonked by my own brother. Shake my head. It's because I'm your brother that I have to do it. Sorry on the boss. Alright. Turn around.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I'm allowed to be selfish. Don't deny that from me. Don't take that away from me.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Who's being childish?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now,
Jesus
I'm not normally one for
Christ.
superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Hey, Axel. Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing alright, I would say. Hope you're doing alright. We're just playing Slay the Princess.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
And who's that for them to decide? The action... Anyways.
And here we go. As you
what
trudge
the-
into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Why is that thing?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
The music's distorted. That's why.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Viviku, hello, welcome in. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Karina Barbecue. I'm a casual observer, don't mind me. I'm just casually eating barbecue skewers on my rooftop, and you don't find the observer finds you. Welcome in. I wish the music was gone. It disappeared for a bit, yeah. Thank you for giving a shout out to Viviku. Yeah, you were doing art. What were you working on? Were you working on more raids? Let's go, yeah. But yeah, hope your stream went well, Vivi. We're playing Slay the Princess. If you like horror, I would say this is a game for you. This is a really, really, really neat game, in my opinion. So yeah, almost done with the Christmas piece. Let's go. I'm very excited to see it. I'm excited to, put it on my, my Discord and everything. I'm posting in Discord. Let's see. But yeah, if you gotta go, you gotta go. If you gotta, whether it's to go to sleep or to eat or whatever, please, by all means, go ahead and lurk or do what you gotta do. But yeah, I appreciate the raid. Thank you, Vivi. I'm like, no worries. Yeah. So yeah, if you like this game a lot, I recommend, and you want to play it at some point, I recommend you play this game blind. And my bitrate is better. Oh, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I remember checking that. My bitrate's a lot better too. But yeah. But please, this game's quite lovely. But yeah. I'm sorry I can't play this game blind. Well, I mean, I haven't played this game blind, but I enjoy this. I am enjoying this experience for this game, I would say. We love and respect the princess around these parts. True.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
There's so many
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Ugh.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
A choice is a choice. Allow me to make my choices.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Jesus Christ. A doomsday narrator troll hashtag troll tactics. God. Chapter 2. The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh my god, the
And
background
at the end
changed.
of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah. Those walls weren't here. Let's see.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Ugh,
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
probably.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Oh
He
boy.
might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
I think this sounds a little bit more. This sounds like a underscore. Attack on Titan. Why did I think that too? I thought about it too when I saw it. I found my voice. Oh god.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
We probably did, yeah.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Sure. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Do I take delay leave? Right.
A warning before you go any further.
God damn it. The fucking walls. Oh, their voice is gone? No more sad binks. It's late and I work in 6 hours. Please go to bed if you have to work or go to school. I want you all to prioritize your sleep more than anything. Please get some rest and please take care, Nubaso. Have a good one.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
What did I do?
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Yeah. Let's go.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many
Oh,
cabin
boy.
interiors, all projected across what's almost the same
Jesus
space.
Christ.
It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Allow me to be a bitch that watch this whole streamer sometimes, okay? You don't have to watch me. I'm just saying. I'm just here. Here to do my best to entertain. Yeah.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Very wholesome. Yes, I don't have to, but I want to. Okay. Very wholesome. Based in cool streamer. It's different.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Thank you for the hydrate, Nubaso. Have a good rest.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
True.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
This is interesting. So like you got like brick, the cobblestone, then you got kind of regular wood planks, and you have brick, and then you have logs, and then you have, I don't know what that is. And then you have more brick, and you have different types of windows.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Yeah.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Okay.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Oh boy. Oh, yeah, know-it-all.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Because you're going to pull yourself together.
Sure.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Oh yeah, and the floor is cobblestone brick, and then planks. And then also cobblewood and dirt. That's
How?
interesting.
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Hang on, let me... raise up the volume. Just a little bit.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Why is the H, talking about the narrator, always capitalized?
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Sure.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
By the way, these are only 2 voice actors who did this. All the voices. I think that's mighty impressive. Right.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
But that's a mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yeah. Let's wipe it.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
It's not really.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
You mean us. Alright. Save here. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
So, like... I see.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
So, how we have it, how we're currently holding it is like the thumb's on top. But I'm assuming he wants it thumb on bottom. Like a syringe. Like... I'm trying to demonstrate with like the like say you're like holding the with the current way you're holding the knife, anime style. Oh, you meant the grip. I think yeah, the grip of it, thumb on bottom, more of a like plunging, not the thumb on the little bottom. No. Like, I was thinking more like, yeah, it was more like, less of how we're holding it now, and then it's just like, kind of the other way, with the thumb at the bottom. So it's like you make the plunging. Michael Myers, yes. Michael Myers, Psycho, all of that. Oh, we're just gonna keep it as is.
Great. You keep your grip the way it is. Your task awaits.
That was kind of silly. Alright. Oh, we have an option. Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Ooh.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Lord.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of
So
this place.
many.
None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Jesus Christ.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
My insecurity room. Stop.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh, okay.
No, thank you.
That's what I'm thinking, hero.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Oh boy. Let's take. Oh, it's soft stairs to the right, harsh stairs to the left. You know, I haven't seen this option.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold
boy.
the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold.
Oh no.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
Oh god.
You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Oh no. Oh
You
god.
slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
No, no.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
The sketches are starting to become less sketchy.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Flashbang, sorry.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Good question.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Oh boy.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
God damn it. Underscoring those two. Oh, that's so creepy.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems Normal.
For a bit. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us.
No.
Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her? We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it would be easy for her to trust anyone.
No.
Those eyes, though. They're so sharp.
I wasn't staring. Uh-huh.
It's just deception. Don't buy into it. You can do this.
How strange.
Oh boy.
So, why are you here?
Oh god, okay.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
Sure we
I
can.
don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Oh god. Ugh.
Again? Have you been here before?
Maybe.
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew.
Let him cook.
Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it.
I'm not sure if he
It
knows.
seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen.
I don't have an
If only
Altoid.
you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
Forgot to check just something. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I'm eating on Altoid.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Oh god, Jesus. Why is this all one option? Getting down here was weird.
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Alright, I don't need that attitude from you.
We're probably
Ay,
stuck down
Jesus.
here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Oh my god. I don't like that. No.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? This is like 7 deadly relationship sins or something, yeah?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous.
Do you know why?
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Jesus Christ.
Don't be coy.
Ay,
You
ay,
both
ay.
know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Hey, let's chill out here for a moment, yeah?
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Yep.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
I can't either. Is there gonna be a fifth one?
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Sure. If I let you out here, what are you going to do?
I don't think what I'd do really matters, does it?
Kinda does a little bit. She's being a little silly, yeah.
I just want to live my life.
There's the fifth one.
I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that. Besides, you already know what I'm going to do.
Christ.
If you want to put an end to me, Then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer.
No.
At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under?
Good question.
Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
Ugh.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Well, the realities are broken, Jesus Christ.
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Sure.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Yeah. I'm getting you out of here.
Wait, that's not right.
Yeah.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Jesus Christ, what's going
You
on?
can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh my god.
All at once you charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone.
I'm like looking at all the options. One that fights back. Evil. Yeah.
Is this what the end of the world looks like?
Jesus Christ.
What an unbearable mess.
Oh, Nate, thank you for the self-care. Appreciate it. Hang on, let me actually chill out. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I've actually never played that game. Oh. Ha. Altoids and cold water. Oh, that is a combo. That is a combo, I will tell you. But what's better is Altoids and Sprite. That's a better combo, I would say.
But this... We can't...
Oh god.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Yeah.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
That's true. Sorry, I'm stretching out. Karina just got woken up. Yeah.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Huh?
falls apart. I think he's gone.
He is gone.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that
Oh.
are dead and others. They just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh god. Emblem, thank you for the hydrate. Oh god. Okay.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Help.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
One at a time. One at a time, please.
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
All actions have consequences, good or bad.
It's a little late for regret, isn't
Or
it?
rather, no matter what you think is good or bad, or whatever your preconceived notion of good or bad are. He's just like me.
Please.
Stop, please. I love that Charlie, the shofu gives me a la peanuts. I'll do my best. In the words of Sonic Fan, when will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? And everything is possible, nothing is. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone? Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared. Four-hit
It feels so
combo!
bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Welcome in. Hello, hello. Four-hit combo. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Korean Barbecue, and I'm a casual observer. Don't mind me. I'm just casually eating barbecue skewers on my rooftop. And you don't find the observer finds you. Welcome in. You guys are playing. You were having Burning play. My friendly neighborhood. Yes, yes, yes. Playing best game. Let's go. Oh, this game or the other one? But yeah. Quisky, hello. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Quisky, nice night 135. Hello, hello. Nil, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh wait, I didn't realize you were 2 followers away from 500. Hello, Raiders. Yes, 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 yes. Now let me go ahead and give you my other shout out. 4-hit combo streams. Yes, please go give them a follow. They are lovely. Oh, and by the way, in case you didn't see my my schedule on Twitter or on Discord, by the way, I do have a Discord, ! Discord. It is 17 plus, so just be mindful of that. On Thursday, I will be joining for Hit Combo along with the Portal Pals for some for Last Train Out of Wormtown. That's gonna be a fun time and a half. And I'm quite excited for it. Wormtown. Damn, I literally did D-Luke fan art for Vic's for today stream. Big sad. Aw. Also, welcome to the Discord. No. Nice to see you. Wormtown. I've never played that game. I've never heard of it until now, but it looks like fun. Yeah, we are actually 1 follower away from 500. I do like a little bit of a buffer, I will admit. Just in case anyone, like, decides to unfollow, you know what I mean? Oh, that's why the Thursday schedule thing on said to be announced. Yeah. Wormtown, yeah. Yeah, the big surprises happen. Yeah. Let me guess, you're gonna play Among Us? No, we are playing, Last Train on Wormtown. Yeah. Yes, please welcome in. Oh, let me guess, you play Among Us at 500? Is that what you meant? I wasn't sure if that's what you asked, Javier. Yeah, we are playing Slay the Princess. If you want to play this game, if you are meaning to play this game, I highly recommend playing this game blind. I watched somebody play a gameplay of this, but I don't mind playing it either way. I think it's a different experience from person to person, I would say. So yeah.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Also, I'm playing around with my amethyst bracelet, so in case you were wondering what you're kind of listening to, me fiddling with. Which princess is this? It was the, so we left, we were like, no, the first chapter was like, no, we left, and then the second chapter was The Stranger. I love Slay the Princess. I spoiled myself with so much YouTube content of it. Right, it's really great. This game is awesome. Totally new. Yeah. So this is a second one. The first one, spoilers ahead, is Amethyst this year, bro. So no, my birthday is in July, late July. Flamio Flamingo. Hello. What's with the knife? Oh yeah. Oh, we don't have the knife anymore. But yeah, Flamio. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. What an entrance. July twins. Yeah, I'm in late July. July 27th to be exact. So my birthstone is a ruby, I believe. Yeah, Binks. Yeah. I just have that for different reasons. July triplets? Oh, your birthday's also in July? Heck yeah, let's go. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. Mine's the 22nd, mine's the 27th. Oh yeah, your birthday's on July 4th. Underscore. Nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Yeah. America.
You're not messing with us, right?
No. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown? America, yeah. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, you can kind of see like the semblance of like the trees. Yes, it is spooky. But yeah, Raiders, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Take care of what you need to do. Do what you need to do. But yeah. Thank you. I hope you, 4-hit combo, I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope you had a good time watching Burning play My Friendly Neighborhood and deal with puppets, so to speak. Alright, let's go. Hi, you are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
But also stay and watch Karina. They are great. Thank you. I appreciate it now. Oh boy, it was wild. the only part, the part that I came into was, I don't know if it was like right at the beginning, but all I remember is that Burning was going up the staircase and was trying to sneak past a puppet, and he got knocked down the stairs, and so he decided to knock him out and then tape him to the ground. And poor Burning was just beating the ever-loving crap out of the puppet. He was just like, ow, ow. That was great. I love that part. Hello.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? Let's see. So many fucking options. What do you feel about me? Hang on. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
By the way, I have an Altoid in my mouth.
They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Interesting. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, All I want is to know myself and to know you.
Huh. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I see. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you feel? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
That's interesting. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and share new secrets. I like to think that each person holds a unique perspective, and it's important that we look at these perspectives. I think, no matter what, I think that's always important. A lot of thought-provoking stuff, I would say. This game is something else for sure. A lot of perspectives. So many perspectives. Perspectives. So many feelings, so many thoughts, so many emotions. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Yeah, I'm so taken aback by this game's approach, changing and styling the princess since this being's perspectives, according to what the player does or perceive. Yeah.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. She's so cute, man. Yeah. Alright. I see.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Here we go again.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to answer that question. What princess have you gotten so far? So, the first one was the damsel, which was really creepy, but also I got the gray, too, which was really odd. And then the last one you just saw was my second one, I would say. Do I get some sort of reward doing this? Alright, you know what? Let's do this.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Get right to it. Yeah, most people get the damsel first. Really interesting.
The
I chose to kill
interior
her.
of the
I can see
cabin is
to the burn
almost
grey, though.
entirely bare.
Yeah.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
The romances are flying over my head when you talk to the princess when he's in her final form. I'm taking it little by little, I would say. I'm not gonna try to attempt to fit it all in my brain all at once.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
When she's in her yeah, I get that.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Sorry, I had to check how much Altoids are.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Hi.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yep.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason.
Mm-hmm.
You walk
Hi.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh, this voice. Yep. They're gonna finish this game much. Oh, fuck no. Probably not. I probably won't.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nuh-uh. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
I can't do that.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No. Fine.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Yep.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Sure.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Her eyes are so dead.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Yeah, her tone immediately changes depending on if you brought the blade. Yeah. That's fair. Also, God, my Altoids and cold water. What's with the unamused look? Because the voice actress for mentioning so many times. Oh yeah, and kudos to the voice actor doing the narrator and all of our voices.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Pardon. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Why are you eating the Altoids? I'm kind of bored. And plus, I like the Altoids. I like peppermint flavored things.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Too long. A relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Fair. You're supposed to suck on them? I didn't realize that you're supposed to do that. I just chew on them. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Your relationship, oh god.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I'm not sure if we were supposed to share that, but oh well.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous? They haven't told you anything, have they?
Nope.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Trust.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
They didn't. But what makes you think I should trust you?
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Fair.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Sorry, I also realize that I think I might have one of my wisdom teeth coming out. But anyways.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
How far is blind trust supposed to go, though?
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Gauze. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I don't think it's impacting anything, at least not yet. It's only one.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Mine are chilling right now. I hope they stay dormant. Yeah. It's only one of them's coming out. It's the top right molar. Top right tooth. Alright. Mine actually, I hope they stay dormant. They won't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Such as wisdom teeth. I think my brother had all 4 of his removed. And that was not a pretty sight, I would say. Choices. A lot of small absolutes in life that I don't want to face. Yeah. Such is life. What do I want to do? I still got my wisdom teeth. I'm hella wise. Nice. Huh. Well, we can always go back. At least for a bit.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't...
Sure.
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Fine.
Oh, for the love of...
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Why only 1, not 2?
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't any key, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
I could.
She speaks with almost complete
Might have
nonchalance.
looked a little too sus. Wisdom teeth, you mean? Or...
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Okay, whatever.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Okay.
You won't like what happens if you do that. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Oof.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Did we see this? Yes, we did. But this is a different version.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. Okay. There's no going back now. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you.
Alright.
Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one.
I'm aware.
But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade.
Ow.
Pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again.
Girl boss. I'm behaving, I promise, huh? You're taking her on? Maybe.
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter
Doesn't
with every
feel
impact,
like it right now.
unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
She's got a hand. 'Cause, you know.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
I was full on expecting you to completely resist the narrator. I mean, I already did that.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her
Yeah,
slight
you know what I
form
meant.
could
Oh,
possibly
yeah,
possess.
No, yeah, I got you. That was just being funny.
It can't just end like this,
I was trying to.
right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright. Tower. Oh, wait. I think this is Binks's favorite one.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
People keep getting as well. Yeah, that's understandable. It's a very common one, I would say. Anyways.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Yeah.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Oh, geez, I remember that 4-hit combo shot when this princess came up. Do I want to know what happened with that? Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Although we're not necessarily going in blind, still first playthrough, no spoilers please, chat. Thank you.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Of course we died. She didn't feel pain. She didn't feel much of anything, did she? And she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
You're all good. Just something to be mindful of. This is a first playthrough.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh, Viviku. Heck yeah. I love this. I love these. I can't wait to show this at some point. Or Vivi's doing some art with the Portal Pals in like winter stuff. That's really neat.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That is a very good question.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
We love art. We do love art.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Thanks. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Ugh. Fine.
We're not. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yep.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Fair.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
You killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this one was my favorite. Yeah, I know you remember. I know you remember, Binks, because I remember. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe lying?
Oops.
Cheating?
Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
No.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
Don't be mean. Oops. There we go.
If
Alright,
that's
let's go.
what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Yeah. I hear the heartbeat.
We don't feel small. We are small.
It's a whole different cabin. This whole cabin. Different.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
All I'm hearing is the narrator sources. Trust me, bro. It really goes both ways. Though neither the princess nor the rare has proof of why you should slay or save her. Yeah, that's fair.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Binks is a women lover, by the way, just so you know.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Oh boy. Why don't we just go in the basement?
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Yep.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
God.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
Everything is so tall, it
It's
is.
still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Stand up now and face the sun. Oh boy. This game really shouting out the Short Kings.
You
Yeah.
weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
I lost, goddammit.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Sure. Let's go.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
I don't need to say anything.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Upbees, oh god. God damn it, Pinks.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
No. No.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Then talk.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Yeah.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
It's a crime I can't play this game, no PC. One of these days it'll come out on my console.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Sure.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
I'm not pledging myself to her. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Like I said, truth is different from person to person. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
I have questions.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
No. Thanks.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Cobos.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
You became the swallow? Shih Tzu. God damn it.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
I wish I had a Biku bot. I wish I had little Edgar so he can speak.
The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Ugh.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Is it really better, though?
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Oh well.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yeah.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
I'm okay.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Can't really do much. Yes, oh god.
No. You can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Yes.
Is she talking about you?
Hey, Jilly, what's good?
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Jesus.
Ah!
That was the most pathetic scream. Calling out the narrator. Yep.
Rise, my little bird.
No. F. Yep.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Ooh.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon.
Controlled screaming. Yeah.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
What if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
The scream from a pathetic man. Yeah. Rise, foul tarnished.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Please, don't do this.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
I'm sure we will. Fine.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
I am free.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Lord, oh my god. Fine. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. No. Oh my god, Binks.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror.
We're hand holding, you monsters. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. There she is.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Yippee.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me? It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What did I say? I forgot. Anyways. How can you stand to be a What do you think of this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Shiho! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Peanut Barbecue. I'm a casual observer, don't mind me. I'm just casually eating barbecue skewers on my rooftop, and you don't find the observer finds you. Shiho, I believe you were doing some Japanese learning. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We are playing Slay the Princess. Oh, and by the way, she doesn't have to mourn me. She will forever be my favorite. I'm aware, Binks. Hi, hello. But yeah, for those of you who do not know, and I'm not sure if Shiho mentioned this, Shiho and I are going to be another friend of Shiho's, we're gonna play Labyrinthine, and Shiho has the honor of playing it using his VR setup, so that'll be a fun time and a half, so please be on the lookout for that. Yeah, we are. Yes, we are, homie! We sure are. Yeah. Do you know what happens to the words we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Come on, you got the zoom. Yeah. Well, it's not the move plugin because I haven't figured that out, so I just did it manually. Or rather, I did it my way. So I have this, and I have this. There we go.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Have you figured out what you want to be when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Interesting. I'm thinking. Thinking is all. Poor Shindo. Shiho will be fine. Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
I think we answered this.
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets.
She's so perfect, I'll stop shrimping now, you're fine.
My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods.
I think this is a good place to stop, I would say. So. Yeah, that's... I don't know how far into Slay the Princess we are, but that is Slay the Princess, or rather, most of it. So that's a fun time and a half. I'm excited to play more, for sure. When I'll play more, that'll depend, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you'll see me in other places, I'm sure. Thanks for stream, yeah. But yeah, let me just... Yeah. We're one follower away from 500. Oh, I forgot that changed. Let's see. Who do we raid? Let's see. So many options. Thanks for streaming. Yeah. So before I go, rip Miss Stream. You're fine. You can always review the VOD later. But hey, Albert. Let me stream him. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize the screen changed. But yeah, we're one away from 500. It's wild. Let's see. You know, I have two options. One of them is just chatting. The other one is playing Dead by Daylight. So I'm gonna give you all choice. I'll give you 2 minutes on that. But yeah, so the next time you see me, I will be, be with, Shiho and friends tomorrow at 7 p.m. PST. I believe that's the time we agreed to, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shiho. Let's see. Daughters, yes, thank you. Thank you, Shiho. But yeah, and then Thursday, I may or may not stream my perspective. I probably won't. We're gonna probably do some, what's it? We're gonna do, oh yeah, last train out of Wormtown with 4-hit combo, by the way. Let me go shout out both the Portal Pals and then shout out 4-hit combo. If I could type the name. There we go. Do that. Please go follow both of them. They're both all these people. They're all lovely. And then let's see, what else am I doing? Friday, we are not sure what we're gonna do, but we'll let you know. And then Saturday and Sunday. I'm free actually Saturday and Sunday. It just depends on what I plan to do at the end of the day. I might do Guilty Gear. I'll most likely do Lies of P. Probably. Or maybe I'll do a double stream. We'll see. Oh, I see. Alright, so have a good rest. You as well. Also, hello, NB. I hope you had a good one. I hope you have a good one and such. It's nice seeing you yesterday. But yeah. Let's see. We're gonna raid Tayo. If you don't know Tayo she is back after moving to, I believe, New York with roommates. So here's raid free if you don't have the emotes or you want to put in your own emotes. And here's, if you have a sub, raid sub. But yeah, those are my announcements. I won't go too much further into it. And tomorrow will be a good time, I'm sure. But yeah, let me go ahead and put on this music here. But yeah, y'all take care, and y'all have a good one. And go give Tayo some love and support. She'll appreciate it, I'm sure. Alright, take care. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.